मुझे कभी लगा ही नहीं कि मेरा बचपन खत्म हो गया। मैं जैसा था अभी वैसा ही हूँ। बचपन से मेरे मन अंदर एक ऐसा भाव उठता रहा कि सारी दुनिया मेरी अपनी है और मैं यहाँ कुछ करने के लिए आया, कुछ देने के लिए आया हूँ। You know, like fish to water, I was always, you can say, in sort of in spirituality only. It was very natural to me. I haven't made any effort, and there was no turning point in my life where I got frustrated or failure, love failure, business disaster, so I turned to spirituality. None of those. I see, in those days there was only classical music and a little bit filmy music, you know. But in South India we were not very familiar with Hindi, so it was all South Indian different type of musics. But there is no such preference. I enjoyed classical music more, I would say, because that is what was there, more prevalent. M.S. Lakshmi ji and many others. Veena, especially Veena instrumental music, flute music. These were all very prominent in those days. I'm talking about 60s and 70s. When we were growing up, we never had television, and all that we had was in radio. Yeah. Absolutely, music is part of our activity. In fact, you will see every day in the evening we have satsangs, we have music, and we have little intellectual discussion, question and answer session, a little bit of music, meditation. You know, whichever music you listen, that's okay. It should not be too jarring, it should be soothing. This is very important. You know, there are certain music, rock musics and all can activate your system more. That's for a different purpose, cause. But if you want to calm your mind, to have more creative impulse in you, more focus in you, then you need to go for more calmer music, instrumental, classical, all that. We here in Art of Living encourage classical music a lot, and folk music, classical music. You know, all those forms of music which are not being generally encouraged by people, by the society, we try to bring in them back and keep them alive in the planet. So they are all part of world heritage. I would say everyone's life is a music. Every soul has a rhythm. Every soul has a tune. We simply have to get in touch with that. I have no such particular preference, so I enjoy every type of music. Yeah. You know, in Art of Living we have created many tunes, lyrics and tunes. I have written many, and also our other teachers have written many of those. They have all sung many. So, and people love it, enjoy it. Here the music is not just the listener's music, it is co-singing. People participate, they sing along, and they, there's ecstasy with that music. If you have an ear for music, you will enjoy every type of music. You will appreciate the varieties, whether it is old film songs, new ghazal, or an old bhajan in new tune, or new songs in an old tune. So all these combinations, one would love it, one would enjoy it, You see, your ability to appreciate and enjoy music is vast. Often people don't realize this and utilize this ability. If someone says, I love classical music, they are very stuck with that idea. Someone says, I don't like classical, they just run away the moment classical music comes up. You know. So, similarly film music, some people are so much for film music, some others are averse to it. I would say this is just you are conditioning your ability to appreciate music. I would say when we were children, we would, because we are in South India, we enjoyed only the Carnatic music. The moment Hindustani music would come, we would think, oh, this is like a birch, funeral birch. I mean, it is too, you can't understand, people would shut off their radio. I'm talking about general, the population, general mindset in the South India. The moment Hindustani classical music would come, people will turn it off. Like if a Malayalam song would come in Mumbai, people of Mumbai would just shut it down. They wouldn't listen what it is. But of recent issue, when people are able to connect to music of other languages, if it's a Nepali song, Musu Musi Hasi, then Indians too they started enjoying, appreciating it. Similarly, whether it's Western music or Eastern music, you need to develop that ability to appreciate all type of music. See, afterwards, when you are exposed to Hindustani classical music, then people would enjoy that. So you need big bandwidth of listening as far as music is concerned, and then you will appreciate every type of music. I wouldn't like to do injustice to others by choosing one because I love every different forms and all different singers in music. Yeah, Lataji's musics are really something that touches your heart, something everybody appreciates in this country. And similarly, Ashaji also sang, many other singers. Yeah, as I said, I love to sing and I love to hear everybody sing. If your mind is upset, even very beautiful music is being played, you don't hear it. You are going on your own mental trip. So I would say that's why pranayama and meditation is essential. When you meditate and your mind is calm, then you appreciate the peace and rhythm of the music out there. And nothing is a distraction. See the bell sound and the chirping of the bird. There is music prevalent in this planet, everywhere. Even the cow's maa will sound very rhythmic and musical to you. See, young people have great vision, and often it doesn't match with the older generation. So it causes tremendous amount of frustration. So I would love the young people to have patience in realizing one's vision. See, it's good to have a vision and it's easy to get a vision, but to have patience to realize that vision is even more important. And I think our youngsters these days, they do like this. They want everything right away. And in this race of having it right away, too early, too soon, they undergo a lot of hardship. There is so much heartbreak, there is so much of frustration. All these can be avoided. Meditate. I'll say meditate, meditate and meditate. Take a little time, do a little pranayama, meditate. Like you have time to eat, you have time to watch television, you have time to do so many things. Take few minutes, 20 minutes for yourself. Sit in a corner, Just close your eyes, relax, and go deep within. Find that beautiful space that you have deep within, and that can re-energize you, revitalize you, and it will kindle the enthusiasm that you so much need in today's life. Well, there are two situations. First, you are angry on others, and then you get angry on yourself. And this goes on and on and on and on. This is where I would say that you do pranayama, little yoga, meditation. That will give you enormous patience. It can create the much needed space in your life to manage situations around you skillfully. The funny thing is, you don't need to start music. It has begun the moment you are born. A child sings first and then talks later. You simply have to acknowledge it, that's all. And you simply have to make it a habit in everyday's life. Listen to some music and create that much needed, right brain activity. So right brain, left brain activity, when they get balanced, logic and music, then your personality shines, and your personality really has a solid foundation to it. ज्ञान, गान और ध्यान, ये तीनों जीवन में आवश्यक है. तीनों को अपनाइए और सुखी रहिए.